welcome to URL's Battle Rap Arena with Hip Hop Psycho, Jesse Reekin. We're waiting for Street Star North to come on right now. What's good, son?
Looking forward to tonight's show, man. Tsu Surf. I mean, you know, like I said, personally, I had Hollow winning, but, I mean, obviously Tsu Surf is the crowd favorite right now. Most people in the room had him winning. So, I mean...
Me personally, I didn't really say too much about it on the recap show because you know, Jersey MCs. I hate judging Jersey MCs because people start saying, "Oh, you Jersey," but honestly, I had to serve 2-1 in the room. But again, I think it's a close battle. I think Surf clearly won the first round. I thought Hollow clearly won the third, and it comes down to the second. And me personally, I like the Surf second better than Hollow's, but I have to watch it again. To be close, I'm just judging it according to the room, but I did have to serve 2-1.
Yeah, I you know, like I said, I personally had Hollow winning, but most people in the room, most people I talked to, all had Surf winning. So I mean, he is the crowd favorite right now. Mm-hmm. The fans definitely want to see him on. So looking forward.
I heard some people saying Surf 3-0. I didn't see it that way. Like I definitely thought Hollow won the third. Hollow's third was crazy. I definitely thought Hollow won the third.
Surf's 3-0, awesome.
You heard 3-0 Surf too?
Well, if it wasn't 2-1 Surf for the majority of the people in the room, it was 3-0 Surf.
Honestly, the only 3-0 I remember from that night that was a possible 3-0 was probably Big T and K-Shine. I thought Big T possibly 3-0 K-Shine, probably did 3-0 K-Shine, to be honest with you. I have to watch it again. It'll come down to that second round. I thought Big T clearly won the first and the third, and he could have possibly won the second. So, like, I get, like I said, the whole Magic Clips thing. I gave it to Magic 2-1. I thought Clips won the first round. So I didn't really see no body bags, like clear body bags go on that night myself. Of course, you had Rex 3-0. We already know.
Yeah, I have Rex 3-0. Like I said, it's a preference battle. Like, Disaster fans are going to get.
I don't know how the fuck you had Rex 3-0. I mean, Disaster the first round was retarded.
Disaster's first round was hot. I liked the Rex first round better.
Of course.
This did his thing.
Any news for the day you wanted to talk about or whatever while I get Norbs on the phone?
Aaron Hernandez is a freaking serial killer. Like, that shit is crazy. Two more victims they're suspected about.
Really? I didn't even know about that.
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
Nah.
2 more victims from, I think, like last year, if I'm not mistaken, that he suspected in their murder as well. Yeah, Aaron Hernandez is a serial killer. It's fucking crazy.
I didn't know. I thought it was just that one person. I didn't know it was more than one. That's crazy.
It's like an episode of Dexter, you know? Shit is. It just came out. They were saying that, you know, he's actually suspected in 2 more murders. This shit is, I don't know. I don't know how you could be a professional athlete, that kind of money, and go out. I mean, I can't even imagine taking somebody's life to begin with. But I'm just saying, like, he had a good career going.
Yeah, he's only 23. I mean, he just came off a Pro Bowl, I believe, and it's like, you got everything in front of you, you know, your whole life in front of you and everything, and you still caught up in the streets. Like, some people got to learn when to let the streets go. Like,
yeah, and my nigga, hold on, let me chime in real quick. My nigga, the nigga was never a street kid. This nigga was a good dude, never had a record. He's just crazy.
But they say he was Latin King. But they say he was down to Latin Kings, though.
I don't know what the fuck that nigga was down with. He was fucking retarded. Like, there's so many stories going on. I don't know. I heard he's getting charged with now 4 bodies, apparently. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
He's not a gang member. Fucking serial guy, Aaron Hernandez. I don't even want to waste my time talking about this waste of life. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I believe, you know, you're innocent to proven guilty, right? I think that's like that. But, I mean, there's so much overwhelming evidence, man. Like, it's like, wow. But at the same time, like I said, who knows until everything comes out. But why would you put yourself in such a predicament? You know what I mean? Like Jesse.
Exactly.
Like, you know, we tell Jesse we don't want him drunk on the show, or he's going to get docked. And what does he do? He still drinks. Then he gets docked. I mean, if you know the consequences, why do you do stupid shit? Right, Jesse?
Oh,
okay.
I also wanted to talk about the Zimmerman.
Today? So,
all right,
how was
Seiko's day was good.
I mean,
it was good. I wanted to actually also touch on the Zimmerman trial. That trial popped up. Lawyer.
Zimmerman should go to jail. Why are we even having a trial? What the fuck is Zimmerman? I don't know. I mean, what you thought about
I got
this?
a strange feeling he's going to get off, and there's going to be some ugly rioting going on around the country. I'm not wishing for it. I just got a feeling that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's like I got the same fucking feeling, to be honest with you. I think he's going to get off, and it's sad. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard basically they're saying self-defense. I mean, the nigga's retarded, Zimmerman. If he gets off, you murdered a 16-year-old kid that you followed. You're not a cop. The cop told you not to follow him. I mean, the 911 caller said not to follow him. You continue to follow him. Basically, apparently Trayvon defended himself, fucked him up, and the nigga shot him. Why did you approach the kid? There's so many things that are going against Zimmerman, and if he does get off, it's sad for the Trayvon Martin family. It's sad for anybody, period. Whether you're black, white, whatever. It really, to me, it has nothing to do with color, although Zimmerman, violated, basically based on the kid's color or whatever. But it's just, it affects everybody, Something like that. You kill the kid at the end of the day. A kid. Mm-hmm. And if Zimmerman gets off, man, like, I don't even, I don't want people to riot, like, and start attacking, say, white people or black. I don't want to race.
I don't want it to turn into another Rodney King situation, because I remember that.
Yeah, I don't want it to be racist, I think, because not everybody feels that way. You know what I'm saying? I think the racism still does exist. You have ignorance, you know what I mean? People like Zimmerman, there are a lot of people like Zimmerman in the world, but there are also a lot of people that aren't like that. And I don't want people to feel like everybody's like that, because it's not. And in this instance, it's very sad. And I don't even understand how the hell is a trial, but this is it's crazy, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say, to be honest with you. I mean, what do you think, Jesse?
Yeah, I mean, well, the lawyer started it off with a knock-knock joke, which was stupid to begin with. So the defense that I have seen, what I did see on court TV. I mean, I didn't see much, but what I did see is it does seem like more people are leaning towards guilty. I'm not so certain that he's actually going to get off with this. The 911.
You don't know until whatever.
Right? No. I mean, yeah, you don't. I mean,
there was people who thought OJ. There was people who thought OJ wasn't going to get off, and then he got off. So,
well, that's it. That was the main reason.
But it's crazy. It's the whole reverse racism. Like, people were celebrating OJ got off. My nigga, he killed. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He fucking killed Nicole Brown Simpson, and to celebrate that he got off, to me, was very ignorant in its own right. To be honest with you, it was ignorant, and I'm not justifying it at all. But just to try to make sense out of it, it was almost like a lot of black people felt like, for once, we got over with some bullshit instead of the other way around. I mean, my nigga, at the end of the day, you killed. I don't give a fuck if you're black, Chinese, white. If you're a fucking murderer, you're a murderer. I don't. To me,
and I'm not arguing that.
A lot of people.
I'm not arguing that.
It's like Zimmerman
I'm not arguing that, but you got to remember the history that black people went through with white people, blowing up churches and, hanging people, lynching people, and nothing ever happening to people, and, getting away with.
There's a lot of things that happen. A lot of things happen. A lot of people talk about that. How about the fact that Puerto Ricans were being sterilized in the 50s purposely?
That's fucked up, too. That's also fucked up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, through our existence as man, many things have happened like that. And I understand slavery and everything, the Holocaust and all that shit. I understand that, and I understand people are very sensitive to it, but all types of people were affected by this shit, So I don't think, I don't justify celebrating that. That shit is crazy.
No, I'm not justifying it either.
Like, to me,
I'm not justifying
Aaron
it either.
Is Puerto Rican. Aaron Hernandez is Puerto Rican. You know, do I want to see him get off? No. Like, unless he's literally, if he's not guilty, yes. But if he gets off a technicality or anything like that, I would be ashamed for my own people. For the simple fact.
I mean, hey, karma bit him in the ass anyway. Karma bit him in the ass anyway because years later he still ended up getting locked up. So, you know.
You're talking about OJ? Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I feel you, but you know, it is what it is. But this isn't about none of that bullshit. I don't want to hear about that.
Well, I actually wanted to talk about. Wait, do you have Surf on the phone yet? I actually have a battle rap topic.
What do you want to talk about, Jesse? You want to talk about you being drunk on Tuesday?
No, I actually got the tweet from Hitman Holla to Chris from Unbiased Review. Just found it interesting. I think Chris gave him the win, and he said, where the fuck do you niggas come up with this shit? SMH. The Unbiased Review nigga needs to chill and have a fucking seat. I just find it interesting that.
What was he complaining about?
I think that Chris said that his third round was trash. And then
Chris said his third round was trash. You got to clear it up.
No, Chris from Unbiased Review. This is Hitman's reply to Chris. Yeah, this is Hitman's reply to Chris from Unbiased Review. Where the fuck do you niggas come up with this shit, SMH? The Unbiased Review nigga need to chill and have a fucking seat. I to me it's kind of like most people gave their recaps, and what they said was Hitman Holla 2-0. Hitman Holla.
I ain't like either one of their thirds, so I scored a 2-0.
Right.
I understood when I actually saw Hitman's blog when he was explaining everything, and I actually understood where he was trying to go with it. It didn't work in the room, but I understood his thought process that when he actually broke down what he was trying to do.
But he did it for like a good 2 minutes.
Like I said, they come across in the room, and the crowd was confused. They didn't know what he was doing, and they thought he didn't have a third round. So that's why he caught the booze he caught.
This is where I understand where the fans are attacking him. Okay, Hitman Holla, you're a professional. You've been doing this for years. You are one of the biggest battle rappers in the world, possibly the greatest performer to ever battle. You have a responsibility to the fans. If you feel like you had, like for instance, you said you had more, you should have finished off your round. Because what you did was you allowed people to doubt it, and now people are going to question you if you had that third round. If you would have not cut it off, like you say you did, I'm not saying you did or you didn't, Hitman, then people wouldn't have the right to assume that you didn't have a third round. Now, due to the fact that you never finished, they assume you don't have a third round, and they have every right to criticize you. You are in this sport where fans are there to critique you. My nigga, you can say whatever, I don't battle. I don't. But I get criticized by the fans tenfold, probably more than you, Hitman Holla, because I speak to them every day. Now, at the end of the day, you got to just take it as an L on the chin. I love you to death. You're my little brother. But you should have finished off your round if you had the round. Point, period, blank. You cut it off, they wasn't feeling you, and now they have every right to assume what they want to assume. And you left the door open. I mean, I can't blame Chris. Chris is a fan. I've had my run-ins with Chris. I've had my dislikes with Chris. But he gave his opinion as a fan and said the guys their rounds trash. People tell me I'm an asshole and I'm full of shit. That's their opinion. I have to respect that, and he has to respect it through the fact that you chose to be in this culture, and you're one of the biggest stars in this culture, and you have a responsibility to the fans. So if you didn't want to be critiqued for that, you should have finished off your third round. I mean, I don't think there's anything more to say about that, to be honest with you. I mean, what do you guys think about it?
Well, Hitman should have finished the third round.
I think he should have.
I don't even agree that.
But I think he should have finished it. I think he just said fuck it because he knew he won the battle, and he realized the crowd, he couldn't get the crowd back because he tried to get the crowd back. He stopped for a second, tried to go back to it and try to get the crowd back, and the crowd just wasn't feeling him at that point in time. And I think he just said fuck it. I already won the first 2 rounds, so it don't matter.
At the end of the day, you're a paid professional, my nigga, and if they're not feeling you, I understand it, but you should still finish off your round. If you know,
I would have liked to hear him finish it off. I would have liked to hear him finish it.
I'm saying if you don't finish off the third round, then expect the criticism. Don't say, what are you going to say after you don't finish the third round? I had more? My nigga, you should have just put it out, my nigga. You get booed. I got booed. I wasn't even battling. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, people got to understand, people pay very good money to come see these battles. And they're there to see Hitman Holla. They're there to see Tsu Surf. They're there to see Charlie Clips. They're there to see everybody. And not everything's going to go your way. But at the end of the day, you are a professional. Let me ask you a question. If LeBron James, in the fourth quarter, his shot wasn't going down, decided not to play in the fourth, would you be happy with him? No. Because you're paid to finish off your battle. Point very blank. You finished it off there, and fans are going to assume you didn't have more. That was your own fault. Bottom line. I don't even know why we were talking about this, to be honest with you. I love Hitman to death. Love him to death. I think he's phenomenal. But, you know, you did it to yourself, my nigga. Do me a favor, Psycho, when you get a chance, text Beasley the Battle Rap Arena number he wants to call in. But, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these battlers, and not to just point out Hitman Holla, because I think Hitman is a consummate professional, but a lot of them blame the fans. I mean, you know, when I got booed at Night of Main Events, I mean, I got booed for my own actions, or people not agreeing with what I stood for. Am I going to blame the fans? Go tell them to go fuck themselves, and they just going to, no, my nigga, you got to live by your actions. You know, you got to stand by them, and at the end of the day, you didn't finish your third round and expect the criticism. It is what it is. Deal with it. You know? I don't know. But anyways, we got my main man, Tsu Surf, on. And I know Psycho's extremely happy. Like, Psycho's nipples are hard at this point. He loves Jersey, anything to do with Jersey. So, you know, Psycho's hard, and, you know, Paul is actually, that was super gay. But, somebody just buzzed somebody's house or something. I don't know what that was. But, yeah, we got Tsu Surf on. And, you know, a lot of people in that building said he won that battle. I think it's extremely debatable. I think it went either way. Tsu Surf has a large fan base and is one of the fastest growing stars in hip hop, not just battle rap. You know, I mean, what else can you say about Tsu Surf? I mean, my question to Surf today is probably going to be, what's next for Surf? Who does Surf want? Who does Surf battle next? And a lot of people want to see him against Hitman Holla. I think that's one of the battles I'd love to see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see that, possibly T-Rex, possibly Calico. You know, these are all battles I think that would be very, very big battles. But like I said, Tsu Surf has definitely made a huge name for himself. You know, I love the guy. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I don't know.
You love a Jersey guy?
I don't. You know what's crazy? This makes me laugh about the whole. Does anybody? I'm gonna give the fans a trivia question. Okay, who put on Tsu Surf?
Yeah,
who brings Tsu Surf to the URL? Anybody want to know? Let's go. Doom, 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 doom. Oh wait, it was me. I put on Tsu Surf. Like, it's like I like Surf when I first seen him. I thought he was dope. I always did. I always supported him. I was very close to almost managing Tsu Surf. So for everybody to sit out there and say, you know, I don't like Jersey or Tsu Surf, that's kind of crazy, but Surf's my guy. That's my dude, man. So, you know, we just interviewed him for Straight Style Magazine. Shout out to my brother Nate. I mean, like, that's crazy. You know, people say I don't like O-Red. No, I actually really like O-Red. I recruited O-Red as well, but I don't respect his resume like you guys do, and I stand by that. I do not care that he beat Young Girl on bath salts. I don't. I really don't, and I'm going to stand by that. So if you guys want to keep booing me because I speak my mind and I speak what I feel is right, go ahead and boo me. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. I don't like Jersey fans. I like the Redskins. You know. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, the Battle Rap Arena is growing at a rapid rate. I've been getting hit up by fans every day. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a roller coaster, man. So Let's see. I can almost guarantee the phone lines are jammed right now because Tsu Surf is coming on.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for Beasley to call in, and he hasn't called yet. I gave him the number.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go to a couple of fan callers before we get to Tsu Surf. I'm going to call Surf in about 5 minutes.
Okay. Let's go, 917. You there?
Yo.
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, what's good?
Calling.
Alright. Yo, y'all saying that y'all think that Surf 3-0'd Hollow?
No, I don't think
that?
so.
Who'd you hear say that?
No, he's saying that what we talked about in the beginning.
Yeah. When did he hear us say that?
No. He misunderstood.
Somebody said something about.
Yeah. You misunderstood. No, we said some people said 3-0 in the room. But,
yeah, some people said 3-0 in the room. We didn't say 3-0.
We both disagree. I actually got Hollow winning.
Jesse thinks Hollow won. I thought Surf won 2-1.
Oh, okay. Nah, cause I was there, whatever. I could see why people say 3-0 or whatever, but I think it was 2-1 Surf because Hollow just started, like, he was heating up, like, his third round, like, that's when he started getting in his shit. But before that, Surf was just, he was just too much. Like, Hollow was keeping up because he had the rebuttals and everything, but Surf was going crazy. That was probably the best I ever seen Surf.
Yeah, Surf was going nuts.
You know what's funny, though? So, Swave said something on his recap that I kind of agree with. The expectations that we put on Hollow was almost impossible to live up to. I think I was having this conversation with Psycho, too, yesterday. But, I mean, I think, like, it's almost the same expectations that Mook had at Summer Madness 2. But, I mean, Hollow did the same. But his expectations are almost impossible to live up to. Like, if Lux comes back and, you know, Lux has this incredible amount of expectations on himself now. So would Lux be able to live up to it? I mean, we definitely put mad expectations on some of these battle rappers that we just think are so much superior.
But you can't really say that, though, because look at Big T. People put expectations on Big T, and look what he came back and did.
Not the same amount of expectations as a Hollow or Lux or Mook had on his comeback. Nowhere close to it. But,
yeah, but a lot of people I know thought that K-Shine was gonna just trash Big T because, you know, K-Shine is, you know, he coming off that DNA battle or whatever, but I don't, like, a lot of people was like, oh, you know, like, when I was online, I was asking people, I was like, who you got? They're like, oh, Sean gotta kill Big T, Big T been away for too long, or whatever, he's not gonna come back, or whatever, saying nothing crazy, and then look what happened, like, cause to me, Big T 3-0 K-Shine. Like, it looked bad. Like, K-Shine looked bad up there. He even know it. Like, he was standing there with his head down, like, damn near the rest of the battle. Like, after he choked. You know what I'm saying? That third round when Big T was going or whatever, K-Shine had his head down the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, that, you know, Lux could take a year off, people could sleep on him, but nobody's sleeping on Lux, and nobody was sleeping on Hollow. But, you know, here's the thing, like, Hollow was far from whack. That battle's a classic. He
wasn't whack. He wasn't whack at all. It's just, like you said, people expected more, you know what I'm saying, being gone for almost 2 years. People expect, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot, especially if you, every time he come on, you talking about you want to battle Lux, and everybody putting Lux, you know, at the top right now, so, you know what I'm saying? You figure if you talking about Lux, like, oh yeah, I want Lux, and then they throw him Surf, right? They like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and Surf is cool with Lux, you know what I'm saying? They cool or whatever. So it's like, if that was me and I was a battle rapper, like, I would have wanted to destroy Surf as much as I can to show Lux, like, this is what you gotta get if you come see me. Now, Lux probably don't even want to battle him now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, you calling my name now, and then look what you bring to somebody that's not even me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I I actually want to ask Surf when he comes on what he would think about a potential battle with Lux. I know him and Murder Mook is going back and forth on Twitter.
I would like to see that. I would like to see him and Mook. I think that shit would be crazy.
Him and Mook?
Yeah, I think that shit would either him and Mook or him and Hitman. Either one of those two. I don't really see nobody else like really fucking with Surf right now. Like no other real battles that would really like make any noise. I think him and Lux, I think because they're so cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that would be such a good battle. You know what I'm saying? Like I know him and Hitman is cool too. You know what I'm saying? But I think that would be more fitted than him and Lux though. I don't know, that's just my opinion. I don't know. But
I hear you.
Surf did his thing, though. Surf definitely did his thing.
No, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm about to call Surf back.
All right.
Let's go to another caller before we get Surf on.
All right.
I mean, do you see what I was saying with that cycle? The expectation thing? The hollow
I
head?
understood.
Do you agree with it though, or?
Yeah, these fans do put a lot of pressure on these people.
Psycho, real quick, you gotta stop the airwaves. My main man, Tsu Surf, he's on the show. Yeah. My nigga, you got the lines jammed up right now. You already know. There's mad bitches. I thought they were here for me, but they're saying they're here for you, my nigga.
Yeah, they could have been. They could possibly be here for you. Was surfing the building.
My nigga, it's crazy. I just tweeted earlier. I Instagrammed that you're gonna be on the show, and I got 15 new female followers. So I want to thank you, Tsu Surf.
We out there. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I need you to do me a favor, and I need you to tweet. I remember you had on Twitter like girls saying "I love Surf" or "Surf's up" on their chest. I need one to say like Norbs is the best.
I got you. Hey, bro. Hold on 1 second. Hey, turn that down.
Hello? What's good, brother? So I need you to do me a favor and tweet that. I need you to tweet that. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I try to get Bow Wow to do that for me when I met him over at 106, but he hasn't done it for me, so I need you to keep your word. But anyways, my nigga, you came off your biggest battle ever, and probably your best performance of all time. How's it feel? What's the feedback you're getting? And tell us the feeling you're getting right now.
It feel good. You know what I mean? It feel good. Like everybody know how opponents like a good. It's a good battle. You know what I mean? Like he's never been asked or nothing like that, so it's definitely a good win. You know what I mean? It feels good, and I'm just receptive. Like I said, I know what it is because you got to think about it, like I'm getting a lot of love now, but I wasn't always the good guy. You know what I mean? Like coming off that, Khan had a big fan base. You feel me? These was quote unquote, as everybody call it, debatable battles. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it looked like to be on the slack end of a battle, like niggas really beating up your Twitter page, your Instagram, you got your ass kicked, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like I know what it's like to be in as far as the internet goes, in a debatable battle fight, and it hasn't been none of that. Everybody's saying either you won or it was like, and I honestly only have seen even a handful of debatables, but it's either that or that. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty fine. I'm just waiting for the footage to drop.
I mean, I honestly thought it was me personally, I thought it was a very debatable battle. I think it comes down to the second round. I told you this the other day on the phone. I thought you clearly took round one. I thought he clearly took round three, and then it comes to that round two.
I definitely know for a fact he lost the first 2 rounds, and I can say that for two. In my opinion, I know he lost the first 2 rounds, and another reason that's going to make his third round was so good, and his third round was vintage hollow. He said it himself. You know what I mean? People said like, oh, he said he was trying something. He was trying something new and it didn't work, but you could tell like, and this is how I feel. Like I'm a realist. Like, it's battle. I was giving Hollow so much shit compared to what he was trying that he really like I personally feel like you gonna be able to see it in the footage because that third round was the Hollow that I felt like I was gonna get all 3 rounds, and I felt
agree.
You know what I mean? Hats off to Hollow. Like I know for a fact Hollow's crazy. I felt the difference. That was the weight, the swag, everything. Like his third round was so put together, and the first two just wasn't what I was. You know what I mean? Because that's my motto. It's like I come into a battle like it's only two ways a nigga gonna come. He's gonna go pause. He's gonna go crazy, and I'm gonna feel like I have to kill him, or he's gonna go light, and I feel like, oh, now I'm about to fuck you up for playing with me. And I really felt like that them first two rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I genuinely mean that. Like them first two rounds, it was like, this can't be what I'm. You know what I mean? And that's why my performance came out like that. And my, you know what I mean? And my and I gave off the way I gave off because he made me that come. I told I was saying that to my homies. I said if I win the coin toss, it might really be clear. And he did exactly what I thought he would. Like I got real comfortable after he rapped.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I feel. You know what I mean? That's really how I feel how it happened. But you know, we'll see when the footage drop.
I mean, like I said,
that's pretty much. I pretty much agree with Noah. That's how I had.
As far as like battle rappers, I don't know anybody that said nobody said I lost. No, there's the rapper Shannon Ashley, Calico, Lux, Polly, like you know what I mean. Everybody like nobody has yet to say you know what I mean. No, the same thing across the board. Nobody.
You ain't talked to Jesse yet.
I will say this much, sir. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I mean, like I said, I want to see the footage. I actually liked Hollow. I think Hollow started off slow. I told you the same thing. I thought his first round was kind of iffy. Then the second round, he kind of took a different approach. I liked it, but it's not for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
I agree.
But
I gave the first
two
rounds
a classic battle. To be honest.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he got killed. I'm not saying that at all. But it could be even if it was 10-9, 10-8. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't getting smacked around. It was just a clear, like, you know what I mean? Like if a nigga punching you and he's getting just more open shots, I think my shit was just right there. You know what I mean? As opposed to his, it was a crazy battle. It's a classic. It's definitely a classic. You know what I mean?
I thought it was a battle of the night myself.
What I would say too is like me and Nate went through the whole crowd, and you know we were asking people like, who you here to see? The majority of the people actually said Tsu Surf, and I mean I thought the answer was gonna be Hollow. Like, were you surprised by that you had most of the fans in there over Hollow?
I mean, sometimes because like I think Hollow like online, Hollow got like a lady Gaga family. Like the family is stupid. Nobody's beating Hollow online, you know what I mean? But as far as in person, I feel like I see it more because I got a lot more going on besides it, you know what I mean? So I actually see a lot of fans nowadays, you know what I mean? Like a lot. So it was kind of crazy, but I mean, like, you know, being on tour now and stuff like that, I'm being more receptive to it, you know what I mean? So it was actually surprising. It was like, I felt like, because I was fighting with myself, I honestly felt like at some point, like, man, I might go in this bitch because I remember I could have flashbacks to DNA. Like, I walked in there, it wasn't no friends. And it was tough trying to perform with that, you know what I mean? And I actually still got calm when I went there. I'm like, damn, it's actually a lot of niggas. You know what I mean? I rode past the front of the event, I stuck my head out. There was a lot of, you know what I mean, surf fans. And I just, you know what I mean, by the time I stepped on the stage, I was fully comfortable.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw you and Murder Mook changing words back and forth on Twitter. I mean, is that a battle that you want to happen? That you like really look forward to? Is that the person that you want?
Yeah, I take like anybody else I think about very hard. Like you know what I mean? Well, know me just like anybody else, smack and stuff like that. The money has never moved me. You know what I mean? Like it's like really has to be a battle that I want to take that I feel like make me want to rap. You know what I mean? I don't just take battles, and you can tell that by my resume and like me not going to other leagues and shit like that. But Mook is a definite. Anybody else it'd be like I'm Mike. You know what I mean? But I'll fuck Mook up.
I'll be honest with you. I know Smack calls himself Mr. Classic, but I have to actually say that you probably right now have the most classics on Smack, and I think that's what actually adds to the aura of Tsu Surf. Like I said, you and Murder Mook, I mean, I've seen a lot of people tweet that recently about you battling Mook. Am I in love with the matchup? No. I'll be honest with you.
I know
see
myself.
What you're going with it. I personally rather see you battle Rex. I think you and Rex would be a way better matchup. That's how I feel.
I honestly think I could punch Mook around. Like, I think me and Rex will be, I think, no, this is just my opinion. You might think different, but I think I would punch Mook around. I think Rex would be more of my lane. I could bully Mook. And I know, you know what I mean? But I would want to take him because of his status.
No, you know what's funny? I totally agree with you. A Murder Mook might kill me for what I'm about to say, but I think you're 3-0 Mook, and I think you versus Rex would actually be a classic. That's how
me and Rex. I think me and Rex could be more debatable. I know for a fact that Rex would be more debatable than me and Mook.
I got a name I want to throw out there that I'll be interested in seeing you battle. Would you be interested in battling Hitman?
Yeah, but yeah, I would. You know what I mean? I would. It's just, I don't know. I'll also be looking at, I know the potential to, Hitman and Surf will be crazy, they been going back and forth, but I'll be looking at niggas chat, and he just so sometimey. But sounds like he's in my eyes, he sometimes. You know what I mean? And I don't know, it just depends. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I have my weeks where I wake up I just want to fuck that nigga up. And then sometimes I'd be like, nah, it's just so many other, I could take a Rex, you know what I mean, or a Mook, or, you know what I mean? So it be sometimes, my order changed. There's only 4 niggas that's even, in my radar nearly overall, and that's Clips, Rex, Mook, or Hitman. And that's, in general, some are closer than others. You know what I mean? And they change a lot, but Hitman is really, the first nigga I think to kill, or try to.
Now, after Sunday, do you feel like you got this kind of status now in battle rap to where you can pretty much just pick and choose whoever you want, and is it to the point where people actually going to have to come chasing you for a battle?
To piggyback off of what Norm said, as far as that, the classic thing, that's really how it's been. Regardless of what fans may think and what the battle rappers say, it's always been like that. It's been like that since about the X Factor battle. I've always had my option of choosing. It's never been, you know what I mean? And a lot of niggas get put in back, and we gonna be real. There's politics to this shit, and there's a lot of other stuff. A lot of niggas get put in battles. Yo, I got such and such for you on this date. I'm always invited to every card, and I always pick my matchup. Literally up until before X Factor, I say X Factor, K-Shine, maybe. Other than that, I've always picked my battles. You know what I mean? I've never been told who I had to battle, and that's because, and I feel like Norm said, that's because of somewhat what I do. I always perform. You know what I mean? And I got that wiggle room to say, this is who I want to battle.
You know, I love to start drama, and you quoted me the other day saying it. As soon as I said that you were 3-0 Murder Mook, wow, look at Twitter right now. It's about to go crazy.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, doors of the shit started.
No, but you know what? Look, for all the people that say I hate New Jersey, I just said Tsu Surf with 3-0 Murder Mook. Mook is from Harlem. Where you from, Surf?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
okay. Now I need you to prove one more thing. Surf, who recruited you, Surf? I just wanted to tell the world.
Yeah, I believe you. As far as the URL camp, you were the first person I was talking to.
Okay, I just wanted to put that out there because everybody thinks I hate you. I don't know why.
Yeah, nah, you were the first.
Because you do hate Jersey, but we're gonna leave that.
Even that. To go back on the Hollow battle, I think that might have been a problem. I think that was the problem in Hollow first 2 rounds. I think he tried the aggression. I think he was really up in my face. You know what I mean? Not up in my face like that, but you know what I mean? I think he was overly aggressive, more normally than he would have been, and that's not his thing. And you know what I mean? And so it looked like that type of fight, and I barked because that's what I do. I bark on people. You know what I mean? As far as when I'm rapping, you know what I mean? And I think that's what he was trying to do, as opposed to being the swag, cool. You know what I mean?
So you thought he was trying to beat you at your own game?
Fake. You know, exactly. I thought he tried, and I think he took the dead-on approach, I'm going to just yell on this nigga and say, you know what I mean, and he couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question. What, in your personal opinion, what was your hardest battle what was the hardest person you went up against?
Young L.
Young L?
Young L, because it was it was just I got Young L's a vet. I don't care if that was young, that was vintage, that was even in his bag. Everybody was hungry, Young L was putting that shit together back then. You know,
I mean, you've never had a pushover opponent since Jump. We threw you in the ring with a lion, Young L.
Yeah, all the time. And that's I think a lot of people forget to fail to realize that, you know what I mean? A lot of people say, like, I ain't top this, stuff like that. Like, my battle rap consists of Young Ill in his prime, K-Shine in his bag, you know what I mean? Like, the best X Factor you ever seen, like, me in Detroit against Big, like, in a room by myself against Big T, like, Khan, you know what I mean? Hollow the Don. These are all top 10 niggas. Everybody I battled is in somebody's top 5. Everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I just arguably until the footage come out clearly be Hollow. You know what I mean? I don't really know what else I need to say. Like, let's say even if my debatables, even if my battles are debatable, and I'm having debatables with some of the best niggas in the world, and then I knock off the top nigga, like, where do I stand?
Yeah. No, valid point.
So, you know what I mean? But, just mob. Like, and that's the thing, like, and when you take it, like, Noah was speaking on the classics, when you take that into consideration, like, there's never no replay Surf. You don't ever know. Surf's not saying no shit he said last battle. There's no bring this back. Niggas been asking for the lockpick for years, like, and that's some of my best shit. I let that shit go battles ago. You get the church bar. You get the X up top. Like, this is different shit. Every battle is new. It's fresh. They tried to boost some old crazy new shit I had. You know what I mean? Like, it's always replay value, always a good show every single time. I had one battle and I felt like I was still being groomed. You know what I mean? Like, as far as battle rap. But other than that, practically perfect performance. If we going on how the footage, how the battle came out, because in all actuality, that's what really matters. How good was the battle? Because if I can't watch the shit, it don't matter. You got the best bars in the world. If the nigga across from you not saying shit and we can't watch it, it's a fucked up battle. I've had the best complete battles as far as a URL artist. I got 6 out of 5, 7 out of 6, something like some shit like that.
No, Surf, you've actually become you're becoming the most popular battle out right now. You're almost becoming the face of this generation of battle rap in terms of the fan bases and who they really enjoy viewing. Do you feel like now there's a big weight on you, more of a responsibility for you to perform and continue to grow as an MC?
I don't think it's like a responsibility, because I always, like, this is what I've been doing. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing this all my life before. You know what I mean? When y'all called me and I was just a nigga in the hood, just, you know what I mean, just rapping. Like, I've been doing this, so I don't feel like it's a responsibility, but I take upon the responsibility. You know what I mean? Like, I take pride in, like, URL, like, as niggas know, like, I don't battle anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I've had to. You got niggas bouncing all in these leagues, chasing these couple dollars. I haven't battled anywhere else. And like you just said, I'm practically one of the faces of battle rap right now. And I've never had a battle nowhere else. And I practically have millions, you know what I mean? So I took the responsibility, like, you can't just say anything about URL. You just can't say anything about battle rap, about, oh, well, yeah, I kill anybody in URL. So, I you know what I mean, when the Reed Dollars and the whoever else is go ahead and take their shots at URL, I'm always, you know what I mean, everybody know that. I'm always the nigga to step up and say, hold on. You know what I mean? Because it made it, like, regardless of how cocky niggas get, like, it made a lot of us, like, I could go anywhere in the world right now and niggas know who I am, and URL is a big part of that. So I take up the responsibility, and I feel like other niggas should do it too. And a lot of other niggas throw shade, you know what I mean, and get corny when you turn your back and all that extra shit. So, you know what I mean, but different strokes for different folks.
Now, it seems like everybody's starting a gun for you. Like, you've clawed your way up. You know, you're basically right now at the top of the food chain. I mean, besides Loaded Lux, there probably is no one bigger than you right now. And I'm just going to be completely honest. You said you wanted to battle Mook, right? You feel like you beat Lux, and a lot of people were saying Lux versus Hollow. Do you feel like you deserve that matchup now more since you feel like you beat Hollow? How do you feel about that?
Deserving? I can't say I deserve that more. You know what I mean? Because, like, every battle rapper's role and situation is different. You know what I mean? Like, I only got 7 battles on camera. You know what I mean? Like, I just so happen, let's say, even if some motherfuckers want to call it lucky, some motherfuckers want to call it talent, you know what I mean? I've had good battles, but it's only been 6 or 7. Like, Hollow's put in way more work as far as the culture. You know what I mean? Like, as far as the culture goes, so Hollow and but Hollow and Lux be a bad matchup? No, because it's still Hollow versus Lux. He just lost. You know what I mean? Everybody loses. Like, a nigga loses the championship, you go to the chip the year before and you lose, you come back to win. You know what I mean? Like, so it's still Hollow versus Lux. Now, you know I'm not saying that.
That's a very...
Do we just...
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going.
So, like, do we deserve it? You still got to take, this don't erase his track record, so as far as deserve it, yeah. You know what I mean? But then you could, it's two sides to every coin. You know what I mean? You could look at it like, shit, he just lost the Surf. You know what I mean? Like he just lost the Surf. So why does he get, you know what I mean? And the battle rap game is really like crabs in the bucket. Everybody wants that shit. Like, everybody wants shots. You know what I mean? So a lot of other niggas gonna look at it like, well, why should he get it if he just lost the Surf? And Surf technically, and we could find tweets on Hollow's page, I've never won a battle. All my battles are debatable. So you just lost to a 50-50 nigga. A nigga that hasn't got a win yet, you just lost to almost clearly in a room to damn near everybody. So why should you get lost?
To piggyback off the championship analogy, I know it's like it got to the point. I know Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson used to say like the game got to the point where it seemed like it slowed down for them. Like, you know, like it almost like became easy. Like they could see stuff happening before it happened. And you, unlike a lot of other MCs, it seemed like you're still getting better. And it seemed like a lot of other MCs done peaked already. Like we done seen the best out of a lot of these. I'm not saying that that's the case. It just, it's coming across that way. Some people are sliding down a little bit. Some people leveled out. And it seems like you still rising a little bit as far as like what you bring to the table. Like, when do you feel like it slowed down for you, or do you feel like, or if so, when?
Nah, I feel like I'm rolling. You know what I mean? But I think it's just a continuation of everything that I got going on. You know what I mean? Like I got a fully active career when it comes to music. Like it's my life. I don't do anything else. You know what I mean? So when I'm not battling, I'm in the studio. You know what I mean? When I'm working on my tapes, you know what I mean? I just left the studio with Joe and Slaughterhouse. You know what I mean? That's what I was leaving out when Norris called me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always working. Yeah, so, like, these brush-ins were like, Joe, like, that's a big, like, my mentor, you know what I mean? So, I'm getting lyrically better. I'm getting, you know what I mean? I'm learning more. And, like, and with me being always around music and always doing it, like, I'm recording all the time. I'm making music all the time. I'm writing all the time. So, I have nothing to do but get better. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some niggas that just want to battle rap. So, it's easy for them to get into that mode. You get a fad. Oh, subtitles come in. Everybody subtitling. Oh, slow down, come in. Everybody slow down because niggas, that's what they're into. They're into that, what's going on right there, you know what I mean? Because they just battle rap, but I just got a lot going on, so I feel like I'm going to keep progressing as long as I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, off topic real quick. I had Tech 9 on the other night, and you had texted me and said you wanted to call in, and he was going back and forth with Daylight, and he had an issue. This is nothing to do with you, but I just wanted to touch on it real quick. And he had an issue with Daylight stripping ass naked on stage in London. And his issue was he feels like he's disrespecting the sport that you, yourself, Tech 9, and various other battlers have created. Do you feel as if Daylight disrespected the sport by getting,
I think it's like it's crazy. For one, battle rap off top battle rap is a predominantly male sport. That's a homosexual act. You know what I mean? Like I think that's like the tone. And then it's just like that's not what we here for. Like this is like at the end of the day, battle rap is just a branch on a big tree that roots from music. You know what I'm saying? So you got different type of you got regular songs, you got dance, it's all hip hop. It's music. Like that has nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? So you still disrespecting hip-hop as a whole. People here to see rap. People here to, you know what I mean? And some of these events range from 18 to, it's women here, like everything. Like it's just, and it's so left field. You don't tell nobody you about to do that. There's no parental advisories on none of this shit, nothing. You know what I mean? And our battle rap fans right now are aging from every age. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, battle rap, we talk about all types of stuff, but like that was just another planet. You know what I mean? But I can see what battle rap is doing to a lot of people and what, you know what I mean? And everybody just, it's the views, you know what I mean? It's like, I got to get views. I feel like I can rap, so why aren't I getting views? You know what I mean? Niggas just doing everything. Like all these props, I think props are crazy. You know what I mean? Like all this extra shit. Like I don't know, man, but I just, but to get off that topic, it was crazy. It was bullshit. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel about it.
No, I mean, a lot of...
My bad, son.
No, you gotta go protest.
On OTBVA, I just wanted to throw out another name. They're actually talking about an interesting topic. Last time we had you on the show was, I believe, when the argument with Reed Dollars. I mean, if Reed comes back, is that still a possibility for you? Or do you feel like you're so far past him?
He got to battle somebody first. I don't even think he can rock here. Honestly.
Wow.
Like, and that's like, you can quote me on that statement. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a different URL you got different battle leagues. You know what I mean? You got different, like I always say, URL is it. You know what I mean? People could take it how they want about it. That's how I feel URL is the NBA. You understand what I'm saying? You got niggas that's just great overseas. You got niggas that's just great at the Rucker, great at the Drew League and all that extra shit, and get in the league and can't score a bucket. I don't see Reed getting off against no top 10 nigga. I don't see Reed running around against nobody. Not nobody in my top 5. Reed doesn't get around off against Big T. Reed doesn't get around off against me. He doesn't get around off against, you know what I mean? Like, these niggas that's really putting shit together, like, it's not, what's up, boy? These niggas that's putting shit together, like, it's not just that in your face rapping no more. Like, these are thought out schemes and shit that's put together. Like, this is a total different time now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just don't see him getting no rounds off on nobody
this is why I love Tsu Surf, because he's talking that piff. Nigga, I said a lot of shit that I felt like was true, and I got booed, my nigga.
Yeah.
I got booed on stage.
And that's the funny part is, not to cut you off, no, niggas don't even understand the dynamics of, like, this whole battle shit. Like, a lot of shit changed the elements. Like, a big room and a small room is different. Like, the way I got, you know what I mean, 6 cameras on me and 1 camera on me is different. Like, there's so much shit that's going to be, you know what I mean? Like, there's so much shit that's going to be now that he got to take into consideration. Nigga, like, one bar leading up to another bar that leads up to another bar that make all 4 that make sense and all that shit. And I got to say it a certain way so that 700 people understand it and not get, like, can you do that? 700 people, you know what I mean? It's 6 cameras. You got to look this way. You got to look that way. You got to have your hands in line so niggas could understand, you know what I mean? Like, it's really a whole art to this, like, and it's not like how he used to rap. So, nigga, you can write it off if you want. Like, you put Reed Dollars on a Summer Madness stage, and it's going to look exactly like Enes. Period. Wow. Period. He just don't got it right now. And that's how I feel. It's not that easy just to luck choke, and he's one of the greatest ever. It's just not that easy to just step on the stage and just do it. That shit takes time and seasoning. URL is different. You can say, quote me on that.
I agree with you 100% about Reed Dollars. Jesse doesn't, but I totally agree with you. I don't think Reed beats anybody on the URL roster right now. I'm keeping it real with you. That's just me.
He can't take no. He can't take Reed Dollars. Reed Dollars couldn't beat anybody from night of main events. Reed Dollars doesn't get 1 round of D-Magic Clips, Hollow Surf, Hitman Khan, Rex and Disaster, Chili Joe. Reed Dollars doesn't get 1 round off anybody on night of main events.
Now let them choke.
One person.
I agree. They would have to choke for him to get around.
I would like to see it. I'll be interested in Reed. I would actually be interested in a Reed Surf battle. I mean, I would still be interested in it. I mean, obviously, Surf won't be interested.
No, I'm not saying. And that has nothing to do with. That has nothing. Would it be a good battle? Yeah, possibly. I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm not saying it wouldn't at all. But what I'm saying, all I'm saying is he doesn't get around off of anybody. It's way more complex than 2003, 2004, when he was just. You gotta understand why Reed Dollars was Reed Dollars. Reed Dollars was never super lyrical. He was never, he was just that young nigga that was fucking niggas up at the time. He was 16. He was a young nigga that was wild. That's cool. You know what I mean? Nobody takes that from him. He was a young nigga doing it at the time, getting the views. That has nothing to do with this complex-ass URL stage right now with 20 other niggas on the same card as you that could possibly be thinking about the same shit that you think about, that's trying to put together schemes and you know what I mean, and lock in with 800 other motherfuckers in a room? Hell no. Kiss my ass. Reed Dollars don't get a round off for nobody on that night of main event card. Not 1 round.
Do you feel the same way about like an industry rapper were to come in? Let's say like a Cassidy or Meek Mills that was. Do you feel the same way about an industry rapper that would make the stage? Like they wouldn't be able to know what to do on that stage, like a Cassidy.
In my opinion, it depends on who you're talking about, because some industry rappers just wit is just like to another level. You know what I mean? Like you got just like them extra lyrical niggas that's just dope. You know what I mean? Like a Lupe is dope. Like a fucking, you know what I mean? Joe is dope. Like lyrically, they just understand the concepts of how you put that shit together. So I think some industry niggas could do it, some can't.
Okay, well, that's good. Since you're very close to Joey, do you think, and I know Joey has spoken about actually coming to you, and Matt Hoffa recently called him out and wanted to battle him. And, you know, I actually considered doing it. I haven't spoken to Joe. I don't think Smack has. How do you think Joey would do on that URL stage? Possibly against a matchup with Matt, because, I mean, that's what called him out.
Matt, like I said, Matt understands it more. So I would, off top, I would assume Matt, like, you know what I mean? Like, I would assume Matt to win. But Joe's not a stupid nigga either. You know what I mean? Like, Joe's somebody that could grab. Like, he grabs. He's not a dummy by far. You know what I mean? So he also, I think he'd be able to put together some shit that'll put up a fight. So I think it'll really have to come down to rapping, which I think Joe does better. So I think Joe wins. But I think Matt was supposed to win, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, Matt is supposed to win, but I think Joe, because Joe's a better rapper, he'd be able to do what he has to do to win.
All right, man. I know Hollow brought up that you live at Joe's crib. I can imagine all the naked females that walk around Joey's crib. Can you shut them?
Like, yeah,
can you please shut? And why haven't I got an invitation? I want to know.
That was the funniest. Like, that was the funniest. I think that had to be the funniest. Yeah, it wasn't like, you know what I mean. Like, I live alone by myself. You know what I mean. And then
I don't know. Hollow brought that up, so I don't know.
But you know what I mean. But I was staying with at the time around the time Joe was working on Loose Quarter and No Love Lost. He had invited me to come stay. He got a big ass spot out in Total or whatever we can help. Like, he had, you know what I mean? So he had invited me to come stay with him. So we was working on this project and shit like that. And he had me on tour. And so it was actually a great experience as far as being an artist. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have turned it down. You know what I mean? I don't think that if anybody else trying to be an artist or aspiring to be an artist or being an artist would want to turn it down either, to be around one of the, you know what I mean, one of the greatest lyricists in the game. So, yeah, I would say, you know what I mean, I stayed there for a few months. We was on tour, you know what I mean, shit like that. And I was just learning, you know what I mean, and taking in what I could and shit like that.
I mean, tell us, I know that must be, Kaylin Garcia is very sexy. I'm not going to lie. I would love to get a pregnant. I would love to get a pregnant, Surf. Give us some stories of what happened. I know you were around for Love and Hip Hop. Were you around for when they were filming that as well? And I just want to know.
Yeah, I was like, for the most part, like a lot of, well, not a lot, but you know, I mean, a few of them. Like, I'd be like right there, you know what I mean, like next to the camera. I like wake up in the morning, come downstairs from like, you know what I mean, wake up out the room and shit, come downstairs and they filming and shit or whatever. But nah, it's pretty crazy around that motherfucker though. I mean,
are you telling me you didn't try to jump in the camera? I would have jumped. You know, I'm a camera whore, nigga.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not even that type of nigga.
You didn't try to get a camera or nothing.
Nah, I ain't trying to. Nah, I'm just chilling. You know, I be chilling on my own. Like, I was just enjoying the, you know what I mean? I was just enjoying the time, you feel me? I think when
North would have been on every episode.
The Awards, when they left at the whole house, though, crazy.
Now, I can imagine. I'm just picturing, like, how many bitches must just randomly go in there. Just tell me. Give me a fucking story.
Man, I don't know, man.
Don't lie to me. Come on. I know Kaylin has a cousin, sister, something.
I don't know. Nah, she got some, oh my God. She got some, like, her best friend, her friends, she had a friend still up on. Kaylin got some beautiful friends. Kayla's friends. Yeah, she got some beautiful friends. But that's a battle rap, man. Look at you, man. You just turned this shit to a porn site, man.
I know, right? That's noise for you.
Everybody all got Kayla in the name right now, like just her frame and shit, like.
Yeah.
What the weed, bro?
I have no clue. I'm trying to find out what Kayla is. You want to know what the weed is? I don't know about that. But I know there's some fans. They're going crazy, texting me, tweeting me, doing everything. There's a girl that I want to have sex with that she's fucking tweeting me to tell you hello. So apparently you got a better shot than her than I do, sir. Just want to put that out there.
Who?
You know, some chick that I want to have sex with. Apparently you have a better shot, so thanks a lot, sir.
Man,
but,
I
still,
you
still my man. All right, so whatever. But let's take some calls because they're going crazy right now on the phone lines.
Yeah, we can take them.
Right. Let's go. 917. You there?
Yo.
Yeah, what's good?
Yo.
Yo, what's good?
What's the word?
What's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, sir?
I'm chilling. What's going on, my nigga?
All right. Yo, that performance was crazy. I must say.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? To be honest though, I had going into it, I had Hollow, right? Like, you know, before we got there or whatever. But you definitely did your thing though. Definitely did your thing. Like,
not to cut you off, like that's even like that's what I mean. Like I had, besides the people walking up to me telling me I won, I had like literally like a dozen people walk up to me and say like I had you losing. Like I apologize, like disaster. Like a few niggas like A-Verb put his head down like you fucked me up like niggas had him losing. Like niggas was saying to me like, yo, I had you getting bodied.
Yeah,
I had you getting bodied. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of niggas were saying that.
Like, on paper, and I'm not like I don't got no problem saying like this is Hollow to Don. Like arguably him and Lux are the top two. Period. We're not gonna lie. On paper, Hollow to Don and Lux. So coming back, fitting off for 2 years against Tsu Surf, Mr. Debatable, who hasn't had a win. On paper, he gets bodied. That's what that's how everybody else looking at it. Everybody walked up to me and said the same thing. I had you losing, which I respect. That's cool, but he lost.
Yeah, he definitely lost. He definitely. I ain't gotta say 3-0 though, but definitely 2-1 though. Definitely 2-1 because you was.
I think
you're getting
if you call it, I think if you call it completely unbiased, he lost 2-1. I think if you like more of a, because you got different types, people judge it different, you feel me? I'm more of a type like whoever wins me over, it's more like by the third round, that's who gets that third. Some people call it round for round. You know what I mean? Like he won the first. I'm more of a, if a nigga kicking your ass by the third, and his is more put together. Like yours might be crazy, but his shit is put together. If he had a full complete 3, I give him the 3-0. You know what I mean? Like that. But everybody judges different, so I don't take no shots at that. But it was, you know what I mean? To the unbiased, I say 2-1.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how I heard it.
And yo, another thing. I remember speaking to A-Verb. I remember it was a couple of weeks ago. This nigga was on Twitter. I was following y'all niggas on Twitter or whatever. And he said some shit like, if you beat Hollow, you the greatest battle rapper of all time. Some shit like that. I'm wondering, did you speak to him after the battle?
Yeah, he tweeted, what A-Verb tweeted was, I just heard Hollow's round. If Surf survives this, he's the G.O.A.T. greatest of all time. That's his exact words. Now, going on to stage, I shook A-Verb's hand. I laughed. I said, what's up, Verb? I said, he was just in St. Louis, too. I know you was helping him and talking shit and gassing him, telling him, you feel me, he could beat me. He was like, you damn right. He's like, you damn right. You want Arsenal to beat me, right? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, you got a point. You feel me? We laughed about it. Coming off the stage, I walked past A-Verb. We smiled at each other, and he put his head down. Me and A-Verb, when it comes to shit like battling, me and A-Verb hate each other. We just gonna be real. Me and A-Verb.
Would you rather face him? Would you rather battle him?
No, I wouldn't battle him.
Why not?
But I tell you what, listen, if Tsu Surf lost to Hollow to Don, you wouldn't know it right now. Like it would be like
I was there, so I know I was there. So
that's what I'm saying. Even being there on Twitter, everything. The battle rap world has a strong following via Instagram, via Twitter, all that shit. It would be being said. Like there's nothing different. Like I said, I've been in debatable arguments where niggas on my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook talking about you got your ass kicked. Like anywhere I go, it's the same thing. The same thing. You know what I mean? That's not, like I said, it's not being arrogant enough like that, because it was a great battle. Great battle. He lost.
Yeah, it definitely was a good battle. But on camera, Like, I want to see how it's going to look on camera, though. I want to see how it's going to look on camera. I think it might look more debatable on camera than actually being there, because it's like, because from jump, you had the room. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't really rocking with him like that. He wasn't saying nothing whack. It's just not what people expected. And that's what everybody's not understanding. Like, cause I be telling people, talking to people about it, and they're like, yo, what? Like, Hollow got bodied? I heard Hollow. I'm like, nah, he ain't really getting bodied.
I think the camera actually might fuck with him too, in a sense, because like, and you got different type of battlers, and like I got like North said earlier, that replay value. You know what I mean? Like that when the way I put shit together. You know what I mean? Hollow's never been a real lyrical witty. So now you about to all the shit that niggas in, because niggas really only catching the end of my punch line to when you ooh 9 times out of 10 in the room, you ooh and the nigga on to the next. You ain't catch the 2, 3 inside setups, and you know what I mean? And he's not that type of punchline punching between rapper anyway. So I personally think it's going to look worse on camera. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy about that? I like what I think he tried some new things. Like I really like that gangster line.
That was my favorite shit. That was my favorite shit.
Crazy. I thought the way he set it up was crazy. Like there's some things that I really like from the both of you guys, but that Ginsu shit nobody caught for like 30 seconds. It was crazy.
Yeah, nah, that Ginsu shit was wild. That might have been the toughest surf flip that I never thought of. You know what I mean? Because when I always think about like how a nigga come at me, pause, you know what I mean, and shit like that, or like a different surf flip, I've never thought of that.
All right, let's try another call. Let's go 561. You there?
Hello?
Yeah, what's good?
Yeah, what's good? It's man. I'm sure what's popping, y'all.
All right.
What's up, bro?
Psych. Surf, what's good, my G?
Oh, good.
Yo, Surf.
Hey, Surf, you got a bunch of people on my side today, man. I got real cool with you. You get me more fans. But what's your question, boss?
Yo, Surf.
Yep, I'm listening, bro. My fault.
Yeah, I was the nigga that had tweeted you when I was like, Norbs was the nigga that said you lost. It was Jesse and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you can't think of anything like Jesse serious. You can't think of anything like Jesse. Jesse's a real sporadic spot, and like he'll say some stupid shit every once in a while.
Yo, but Surf, I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
He's one of the people that just like you know what I mean? He's one of the people that you can just look at like to the literally standing next to somebody, they just say some crazy shit. You like, what? Like that was that. Nobody. I can almost clear like honestly say I don't think nobody walked out of there saying like Surf lost. Nobody knew.
Yeah, that's the general.
You just couldn't. That's what I'm saying. You just couldn't. And it was like, and I'm not taking. If I had down moments, I would say it. You know what I mean? But like, it wasn't no down moments, no nothing. Like as a whole, from 1 to 3, I had the best of the night besides DNA. You know what I mean? Shout out DNA did his thing. You know what I mean? Like,
you and DNA
that
did.
was the DNA that I was. Yeah, that was the DNA that I was used to. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. DNA did his thing. You know what I mean? So I had to like. There's no. I don't think. Nah, Jesse's crazy.
Yo, but I'm gonna keep it real. I thought before the battle, Hollow would have won 2-1. You know what I mean? But I kept saying that when niggas was like, yo, Surf gonna get bodied. I'm like, that don't even make sense because, you know, people think because Hollow been gone for a while, yeah, you sitting on bars, but you facing a nigga that's dope. Now, Surf, I want you to battle Mook. I want you to battle Mook, and let me tell you why. For a nigga that says he's the Michael Jordan of battle rap, yada, yada, blah, blah, he needs a young savage to get in his face. No disrespect to Iron Solomon and the young hots of the world. He needs a young savage. That he's not going to do skills on the floor, too.
Let me tell you, Mook another one of them niggas on my checklist of, like, niggas that, because you got to, like, in my eyes, Mook still hasn't battled on a URL yet.
At all. He hasn't, my nigga. He hasn't. Yo, my nigga, if you look at his battles, battles.
I'm a strong, nigga, I'm a avid, like, I'm a URL nigga, like, you know what I mean, like, and I always say the same names because I feel like they what URL represent. They like, you know what I mean, like, they my niggas, like, he hasn't battled on URL yet, like, you ain't bump heads with no T-Rex, you ain't bump heads with no fucking Big T, you ain't bump heads with no Big T.
He battled Lux now, he battled Lux, and Lux
No, okay, and listen, listen. Lux versus Murder Mook was years ago. That is not URL type of battling.
I agree.
As I'm telling you, like, this is a totally different street fight type of backyard pit. Like, it's different. You know what I mean? And niggas don't want to realize that it's different. Mook hasn't battled one of these young, witty niggas that's like, it's different. And that's some power out on the phone while me and all cool. He said, Johnny, think you're going to come like that. Oh, it's different. It's different. You got different type of animals. That active URL roster is tough for a nigga that doesn't battle on URL. Period. I'm comfortable saying that any battle league would normally have trouble battling the average URL nigga on URL. It's just a home game, and we know what niggas like. Mook ain't battled that. Solomon was a terrible decision. Mook would never, ever, ever walk through anybody like that. You don't have, it's rarely, you gotta think about it, it's rarely cakewalks in the URL. Let's just think about it. Don't get me wrong, either both niggas can be ass, or both, but it's not, because you don't just walk through niggas like you walk through Solomon.
And both niggas was ass. And both niggas was ass with Mook and Solomon battle. That was ass. That was supposed to be the main event. That was the ass cheeks battle. And so, let me, real quick though, I'm gonna be real with you. I know this, and you know, I've been critical of you sometimes on certain battles and shit, but I gotta say, you are probably, I'm an OG looking at the backside. Like, you have the most cult following. I'll give you that. Like, if you say something negative about Surf on Twitter, holy mother God. I mean, the shooters are coming to get you. Niggas is coming to yoke you up on Twitter, spit on your Abby, all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah,
so
I
give you that. And you fuck with one of my favorite MCs, Joe Buttons, and I see you making moves and shit. So, I'm a salute a young nigga like yourself who's trying to make moves and staying out of the streets, being positive and doing your music. So I fucks with you, but my nigga, please. Get Mook the fuck up out of here. I'm asking you, my nigga. Please, Summer Madness, get it poppin'. I want to see a young Savage talk to this nigga. Like, really, really talk to this nigga.
Nah, he can't. Yeah. I got you, my nigga.
And before I go, listen, I thought Hollow's going to win the battle, but if you won the battle, my nigga, I got to put you in my top 5. I got to put you in my top 3. I'm going to keep it real because I know you making moves.
I should have been there already, but I appreciate that.
You know what, you know what it is, Surf? I got mad at you against the DNA battle. I got mad at you. I thought you had a great battle against Young Ill, but I thought Young Ill won that shit. You know what I mean? And I hate the fact that you be slowing down sometimes when you rounds, my nigga. You just gave us, like, I guess conceded your last round. You went mad short on us, though. But listen.
You know the funny part is, I still think I beat conceded. My third round, I'm the type of nigga, not to cut you off, like I said, I be judging battles different. You know what I mean? Like, you could punch 100 times. If them shits don't impress me, it's for nothing. Like, I take 10 haymakers over, and that's just the type of battler I am. Like, if you check my time limit, like, on my battles, I never go more than my opponent. Because I feel like I could fuck you up in 3, you know what I mean? Me versus 3. You're at 11 minutes. I'm at 5. You know what I mean? So, don't get me wrong. Conceded was cut short, but I feel like I gave him enough. Like, by the third round,
your second round against that nigga was fire. Your second round, when you was talking to that nigga, I ain't gonna front it. Your second round was fire. And I gotta commend you also because I get mad at battle rap. I get mad at your colleagues when niggas ain't putting in work for all 3 rounds. And if what I'm hearing, and I didn't see the footage, I was at the battle. If you gave us all 3 tough rounds, I gotta salute you on that, my nigga. And one time I had you on Twitter real quick, Surf, and you got at me because my little cousin, my nephew fucks with you hard body. He put me onto a song called Coldplay Paradise, and I think you took it the wrong way when I was coming at you on Twitter. I wasn't trying to slander you, my G. You feel me? I was just trying to ask you.
I probably don't know what you're talking about. I don't take no right way. I be on drugs sometimes. I be high and shit. I was probably
it's all good though. It's all good though.
Still just how I'm feeling at the time. Don't take it no way, my nigga.
Nah, that's my nigga. Nah, not at all, man. Not at all, man. Not at all. Salute to you though, Surf, man, my nigga. I can't wait to see the footage of you and Hollow. And get Mook the fuck up out here on Madness Street, my G. I'll let your boy Psychos know what it is, man. 40.
Hey, that's what's up. Talk to you later. Hey, Surf, we actually had a big debate about a bar you kicked against Conceited, the whole church bar. Like, we argued about that for like 5 to 10 minutes on the show after the battle dropped. Could you explain exactly what you was getting at with that church bar so so we can have a fight?
Like, you mean like the perfect, like the full explanation?
Yeah.
okay, so like I said, I catch him coming down the stairs. I tell my homie like, shh, and I kind of looked across as if my homie was on the other side of the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell my homie like, shh, think it's a game till you are in the middle of that shit. This is me cocking back the gun, and my homie doing the same thing. So that will put you in the middle of it. You are in the middle of it. So it's like if you coming down the stairs, there's two niggas on the side of you. You are technically in the middle of and it also spells out church.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Because we had a big debate on what exactly you was talking about. Some people would say it didn't make any sense. I thought it made sense. And Jesse was trying to explain it, but he did a horrible job.
In the hood nigga, it makes perfect sense. To a hood nigga, it makes perfect sense. My man on one side of the steps, I'm on the other side of the steps. We both got a gun. Somebody's coming down the stairs. When he's coming down the stairs, we cock it back. They both make the chit sound. That puts you are in the middle of it. That spells out church.
Yeah.
And then once you get in the casket is in the middle of the church. You are in the middle of the church. It's a triple entendre. It's battle rap. You're not even doing that.
Okay. That's
you know
what's up. Thanks for explaining that. All right.
I think that's why I think that's why sometimes my battles even be arguably so debatable. Like, I just don't even think people even take to the way I put it together. You know what I mean? Like, I like this last, bro. Hey, yo, hey, this one. Like this last past event. I put together a line, and they booed me before they knew. Like the way I love the way they responded to it because they fully didn't know what I was talking about, and that shows how like sometimes a crowd could be, you know what I mean? How a crowd could be biased, or a crowd could be. And like I said, I was telling my man about that earlier. I said I think I was going at Hollow so hard that he was waiting for me to say a half regular line. Why? Like when you see the footage. The line didn't sit in the room, no nothing. As soon as I finished it, they booed. And I just stepped to the front of the stage, and I just put my hands up like, come on, and I put it together just like that church bar. See, I'm waiting for a chance for these niggas, and I'm mad, like that last bar, for instance, and then the crowd goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like, I don't think niggas be understanding anyway.
Yes. Sometimes you got to put in subtitles.
Exactly.
Let's go, 202, you there?
Yo.
Yo, what's good?
Yo. What's up?
What's the word?
Yo.
You there?
Yo.
Yeah.
Hello?
What's poppin'?
What's up, my nigga?
Coolin'. What's going on?
You got a
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you got a question?
Oh yeah. I ain't go to Night of Main Event 3 or nothing like that, but just from being on Twitter and all that, I could tell that Surf won, cause now all of a sudden niggas talking about he should battle Lux and he should battle Mook and all this other shit. Nobody was talking about that before that battle. Nobody was saying nothing.
No, but that's just saying, like, you could just, like, we just gonna be real about, like, I got my God's honest truth. When that battle was finished, I hadn't left the stage yet. Mook was downstairs. You know what I mean? I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying he was close or he was far or saying he ran or nothing like that. But I turned around after I finished the battle, and Mook said to me out of his mouth, "We gotta do it. We have to go. That's what I need to get me in my bag. That's what I need to be in front of." That was Mook's exact words on my child. Mook knows for everybody in there know what happened. Everybody in there know what happened. I've never Hollow the Don's been in the league. He's been in the league prior to and since I've been in there. Hollow the Don tweeted after, "They just wasn't fucking with me. Maybe I need to go to another league." I don't give a fuck how I got in the room. I've never said that.
I already know, and that's why I know you won. It don't matter. I like I said, I haven't seen the footage. I ain't watch it, but I know who won already. Cause first of all, for niggas to bring up you to battle Lux, that's crazy to me. Cause I know you and Lux is partners or whatever. I watch y'all blogs where y'all rapping together, when y'all chilling together. You feel me? I'm big fans of both of y'all. So
for niggas to be even tweeting to fathom the thought about it. Now
that's what I'm saying. That's why you won. You won. That's why you won. It's over. You won. When niggas saying you should battle Lux, you won. It's over. That's it. Like, it's over, because Lux is Lux. Lux is the king of battle rap. You the man. You the superstar battle rap, because you the superstar battle rap, because you the best nigga in music. Whenever you got time between battles, if you don't battle for a year, you blessing us with classic mixtapes. I bump New Mood all day, every day. So you the superstar battle rap, but Lux is the king. You shouldn't battle Lux, because that's not a good idea for anybody. Because
I agree. I fully agree.
Anybody will get calicoed. Anybody, and that because he the king of battle rap. He the best battler that ever lived.
I don't think you know what it is. I don't think that everybody would calico, but I do think that he just takes the more a broad road than anybody. Like the majority of us, it's probably like 2 or 3 ways we would look to walk down this block. Just any block per se. Lux got about 5 or 6 ways to walk down the block.
Infinite.
Some doors, some elevators, some escalators. You know what I mean? He just got so much to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a lot of niggas ain't even, you know what I mean? Like, Lux is an old head. Like, Lux is a G to this shit. A lot of us ain't, I'm 23 years old. I probably ain't even seen this stuff. Like, when I lock in on it, that's what I'm saying. Like, all these niggas my age, like, I grew up around old niggas. All these niggas, I just don't see nobody my age locking in on my ass like I lock in on niggas my age. You know what I mean? Like, Lux is just an old, you know what I mean? So Lux is an old head. Like, I don't see him locking in on somebody, you know what I mean, on one of these 21, 22-year-olds, and they just say, I'm about to beat him. And they just beat him. He been here. He been here for a long time. He like a guy to this shit. You know what I mean? It's something that like sometimes it's something that you can't teach, my nigga, and that's wisdom. He's been around for a long time. Like that shit, like that whole approach he took to Calico and that whole that was all thought out at age and wisdom, my nigga. Like you just don't beat that every day. And that's why niggas can't beat them. It has nothing to do with really skill damn there. Like it's that wisdom, that age, my nigga. He put that shit together different, bro.
Exactly. He's too tactical. And the whole Murder Mook thing, I definitely think you should take Murder Mook. One thing I'm going to disagree with you on and Norbs is, and I'm way more of a fan than you than Mook, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as you think it's going to be with Mook. Like, I don't think you're just going to punch him to death. I don't see that happening. Because say that, what you was going to say?
You think Hollow better than Mook?
It's hard to say because Mook I don't know, it's hard to say. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say because Mook ain't show us enough, but I know that Mook got the talent to go with anybody. Like, just he got the talent. That's all about.
We still haven't seen Mook in his URL setting yet. Like, he still hasn't, like, he hasn't battled nobody, and then we could take me out of the picture, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I'm not the arrogant thing and all that shit. You know what I mean? Take me out the picture. He just hasn't battled somebody. Iron Solomon isn't the typical URL rapper. He hasn't battled somebody with double entendres, triple entendres, scheme, plot, stories, like all that shit that get the crowd rocking. And you know, like niggas don't even understand what it's like to battle a room shake. You know what I mean? Like, and I take me and Hollow example for like I got a lot of different shit. You know, like for example, sorry I go off all the time, but you know, like you play 2K and they got like different attributes at the bottom of the players, like different. You know what I mean? Like different sports games, niggas do different shit. It's like. Mook hasn't battled a room shaker. Like, I look at myself like a room shaker. Like, some of our punches, like a nigga like Hitman, some of his shit just shake the room. You know what I mean? Like, and you haven't, you know what it's like to battle somebody like that, and the nigga just and the crowd just keep roaring. That shit, it does something to a person. That's how niggas win battles. Niggas' aggression change, they voice start changing, shit like that. You know what I mean? When a nigga just punching, like, he ain't battled a nigga like that yet. For real, he hasn't battled a nigga that could take the air out the room. What happened now when niggas is just second round and niggas don't want to hear what you got to say no more because this other nigga is just wilding? It's like that sometimes. It's not about what you write. Like, you know what I mean? When you got to go the extra mile to perform because a nigga out-barring you. Or nigga, Casita had triple my bars, so it had to be my performance that did something. You know what I mean? When you got to outperform somebody, the game changed on the fly. Sometimes you gotta outperform. Sometimes you gotta. A nigga say you can't rebuttal. I rebuttal because fucking Hollow said I couldn't. And you know what I mean? Shit like that. Shit change on the fly. A nigga is not gonna be. Niggas look at Mook like he's a guy. He's more in reach of us. Mook isn't a Jordan because Jordan's age is totally different. Jordan couldn't get on the court with LeBron right now. You know what I'm saying? Jordan is like a Kobe retiring 4 or 5 years from now and then coming back. He might could still do it. Mook is in our reach. He can. It's totally different. Jordan is a very big comparison to say like you know what I mean. Jordan can't step on the court right now and drop 45 still like in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like URL is totally different. I hate that comparison.
Yeah, I agree. We actually got a special caller just called in. Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, let's see. Beasley, you there?
Michael, you heard me?
Yeah,
no,
Beasley,
this
you there?
Actually, hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
It's Beasley.
How you doing? This is Roman Tedeschi from LFT, Lyrical Fire Team. And I battled Tsu Surf a long time ago in New Jersey, and I beat him. And he doesn't want to talk about it, but I beat Tsu Surf already. You remember me, sir, from LFT, Lyrical Fire Team?
No, I don't know.
You don't want to talk about that, huh?
I don't remember that shit.
I mean, people respect Surf in New Jersey, but when I beat him, you know, people didn't want to talk about it. This is before Black City I beat Tsu Surf. But it's okay, he's gotten much better now. Maybe he'll be able to beat me now. But I beat Tsu Surf.
Yeah, I beat me. What up? You got the same voice for every character, man. Your battle rap voice sound like the animated fella voice.
Tsu Surf.
What's up, yo?
What's up, man? What's up, everybody? What's going on, man? Battle Rap Arena, Tsu Surf, North, Psycho. I'm not sure if my man
talking about battle rap. That's all
Black Jesus is on the phone, but you know, I'm just on the check-in, man. I just figured I would call in. The Surf was on the line. And congratulate him for putting on the great performance the other night.
Actually, Surf, Beasley said he wanted to stir some shit up. I was just trying to figure out exactly what he wanted to stir up, because that's usually my job.
I mean, I'm always the hype master. I like to start trouble and stir stuff up, you know. First thing, though, I want to say, though, on behalf of URL, to everybody that came through, man, you know, I appreciate you guys for bearing with us. I know there was a lot of breaks on this last event, and we are working diligently to make sure that doesn't take place again, because it doesn't make for a good experience. You know what I mean? And I promise that won't happen again. But it's not all our fault, too, man. Some of these guys, these entourages, and they're afraid to go on stage unless my cousin gets in, and you know what I mean? It all plays a part in the delay process of the battles actually taking place. But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, the footage is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I got Twiz working on it right now, so you guys should be seeing the recap within 24 to 48 hours. You should be seeing some bars from the actual battle with dates and information as to when the first battle will drop and what that battle will be. So just stay tuned, and you guys will get some battles. We got a dope battle dropping tonight with Anubis and Snow, who are two of the newest Proving Ground members. That'll be coming out later on tonight. Sometime after, you know, it depends on when I get by the computer, but, you know, it could be like midnight, could be a little later, but just look for it late tonight, early morning. And be good, man. After that, we also got a young cannon in M-City battle, too, man. That's fire. That you want to see, like, over the weekend or by Monday. So those we'll have out for you just to hold you guys down until the NOME 3 battles come. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we'll take it from there. Just wanted to give you all that quick information.
We were all giving our suggestions on to who we want to see Mr. Tsunami Surf battle. And
I want to see Surf against I want to see him battle T-Rex.
That's what
I would like to see him battle Calico. I would like to see him battle maybe Lux and Murder Mook. Those four guys. Murder Mook, Lux, Calico, or T-Rex, I think would be great opponents.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's about 2 months from now. I'm actually across the street from the venue that I'm looking at for Summer Madness.
Okay.
3, and it's fucking insane.
I'm in Harlem right now.
Beasley,
yeah.
Beasley, real quick, because people are asking about Summer Madness. Oh, and what are we going to do differently? I'm not bad, Surf. This interview with my fault.
What are we going to do differently to make the experience better for the people, or what are we going to do differently from last year's Summer Madness?
No, what are we going to do to make the experience, you know?
Well, what we're going to do to make the experience better is we definitely acknowledge that the whole evening was not a great experience. I mean, there were some highlights and there were some great moments in terms of the battles and the actual production, but the breaks is what made it suck. So basically, we're going to have to try to implement a no entourage policy to kind of slow things down, and we're actually hiring our own security team in addition to whatever the club provides that is going to help us maintain the stage, because right now the stage belongs to the streets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie to y'all. The streets just take over, and it just blocks us and impedes us from shooting because everybody wants to be famous to be on camera, so nobody wants to move, and it slows down the process. But just so you guys know, too, the club that we worked at the other night, they kind of understaffed us. They didn't think that we were going to have such a turnout in the short notice on a Sunday afternoon, so they were understaffed in terms of security. And what they did was they substituted real security with, like, bus boys, like short Mexican bus boys. And when I say Mexican, that's just what their ethnicity was. I'm not saying anything racial against Mexican people, but that's what they were. And, the guys were short, and they weren't, big enough or have the experience enough to kind of control guys coming in, intimidating them based on their actual size, and they were overrunning them, and those were the entryways to the stage. So if you notice, the first 2 or 3 battles went off without a hitch, and they went one battle to the next, battle to the next. But then after that, once the stage was lost control and the security was overwhelmed by the amount of people, that's to slow down the process. So we see where we made mistakes, and we acknowledge where we made mistakes, and we apologize for those, who had experienced the long wait in between battles. And believe me, we hate it too, because we don't want to be there. But it's also draining on the MCs as well. So it's definitely something that we're really, really working diligently towards improving. Sometimes we've had smaller venues in the past. We couldn't accommodate the people when we've gone to bigger venues, and with sound issues, we fixed the sound. So this is something that we are definitely working on. And again, I want to apologize to those who came out who had a bad experience, but please give us another shot and come back. We're really trying to do this on a major level. We're the only people doing events like this. So, whatever support you can offer is appreciated. But definitely come back and support these dope battles, because you did get to witness some dope history that night, and the world was the battles drop.
I will get killed on this group if I don't ask you this, Beasley. Outside the people complaining about the standing, the length of amount of time they were standing, I've been getting
standing inside the venue or outside the venue?
Both. People have been complaining about
both.
Well,
outside of the venue, we opened the doors at 2 o'clock. People lined up at 8 in the morning because they wanted to be online. But everybody that had a ticket got in. Nobody didn't get in that didn't have a ticket. We had more than enough room to accommodate all the people. It's just people chose to line up earlier than they needed to, and it was fucking 90 degrees out there. So it felt like it was longer than it was. But our doors were always scheduled to open at 2. We opened at 2, people got in, and we started the battles probably about a little later than normal because we were trying to make sure everybody got in. So battle started about 3:35, 3:40. You know what I'm saying?
And one other main complaint.
The inside waiting of the people waiting around, like I said, after the first 3 battles, that's when we were still understaffed and the security got overran and the process slowed down because they didn't have ample security to control the crowd. So that's basically what that was about.
And they also want to know, is Smack ever going to feed people inside these events?
Is Smack going to what?
Ever feed people inside these events?
He's going to ever do what? I'm sorry, what's the last part?
Feed people inside the event.
Oh, is he ever going to feed people? Well, I mean, that all depends on what the venues allow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we definitely need to maybe hire a caterer and sell some food and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that shit.
Noah's can cook something for the people, man. Noah's can make some pretzels or something.
Well, listen, this is what we're going to do. I have one complaint, and I know Tsu Surf can help me with this. Surf, are you there?
Yep.
Listen, Surf, the ring card girls are fucking terrible. Smack has the worst taste of women. And for some strange reason, you have a lot of hot females following you. So I need you to please tweet or Instagram that I'm looking for new ring card girls, because all the hot bitches follow you. So we need your help.
I got some joints for you too.
Yeah, so we have to talk off air because I got.
I'm talking about for the ring card girls, not for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do like a URL ring card search and start recording it and uploading it to the channel and let you guys.
Hey, you want to know something? You want to know something, Norms?
What's up?
I've never had a ring card girl in my battle.
Do you know why?
Really?
Because they're all on your Instagram.
You ever thought about that? You never noticed to have you. I never had a ring card. I think that's good, though. Keep that extra shit out. I never had a ring card girl. The stretch marks is what be...
Not against K-Shine?
I never had a ring card girl.
You ain't have a ring card girl against K-Shine? Oh,
nah. Wait, was it? Did we?
Did Tsu Surf plug his new tape that he just put out?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think so.
All I know is
Tsu Surf got a mixtape out. I just seen it on Instagram. Is it out?
Yeah, Smack be wild. Yeah, Smack can't pick no more. Just let Smack just got to say.
No,
let me tell y'all a story, y'all. We went out to dinner, right? We was at dinner. We had stopped by the venue. This was right before NOME. So it's me and Smack. We was grabbing some burgers at this spot down the street from the joint. So he's having some drinks and shit, chopping it up. So a fan comes up. He's like, "Oh shit, yo, Smack, what's up, man?" So Smack is having this great conversation with the guy, mad professional. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the support, everything like that, right? And the dude is like, "Yo, thanks, Smack. You know what I'm saying? It's great meeting you, Smack." It's like, "Likewise, man. Great meeting you. Continue to come out. Thanks again, man." The dude was like, "All right, man. Take care, Smack." As he's walking off, the Smack just loses it. It was no reason for that, like, to come out the blue. He just goes. The dude's like, "Okay, Smack, being mad normal with the dude. All right, man, take care, nice meeting you." He's like, "All right, peace." He goes,
Sir, you know this shit. This nigga Smack is really feeling himself. My nigga, he actually hired somebody now for backstage to condition his beard before he gets on stage.
No, he ain't got no beard conditioner. I'm gonna Smack hired a beard conditioner for somebody to condition his beard before he goes on stage.
Before he goes on, this is real. This is facts. Beasley's lying right now. Smack has lost his mind, my nigga. I'm telling you,
man.
I got a question.
Who do you think, out of Lux, Mook, Rex, who do you think gives you the most difficult opposition?
Who gives me the most trouble?
On the radio. Yeah, who do you think will give you the most trouble?
The best footage. All right. The best footage is going to come from me. Will come from me and Rex. The best ass whooping was from me killing Mook. And, of course, like, my biggest trouble will be Lux.
Right. So you said Lux is more than Mook.
Yeah, Lux is giving me. Mook isn't going to give me any. I try to reiterate this as much as I can. People don't understand. URL is different, man. URL is, he can't battle here.
Do you think you can beat Mook 3 rounds 0? You think you can beat Mook 3 rounds 0?
Huh?
Do you think you can beat Mook 3 rounds 0?
Yeah, easy. Not easy. I won't say easy. I'm not gonna say easy. I'll take that back. But yeah, I can. So
do you think T-Rex is a harder version? Do you think T-Rex is a harder battle than Mook?
Exactly. Yeah, I would have trouble with Rex. Now it would be a more classic battle. It would be more debatable with Rex. Mook is a clear win, and Lux will give me trouble. That's how I feel, and that's how I feel about it. I just don't think Mook. I don't think Mook could do it here. Like I said, Mook's 5-0 Solomon, but he's 0-5 in URL rounds. You know, when I say 0-5, I mean like how like Hitman just have like an amazing round, or a nigga have a good solid round. Like Mook had 5. Yeah, that means you had, as far as per round, he's had 5 chances at URL rounds. We haven't seen one great round for Mook yet, as far as his URL record is. so I don't even know if we can get a good round out the nigga. I haven't missed a second round in my battle career. I have great second, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't see him getting around. Like, I just don't see him getting around off on me. I'm sorry.
Wow. Now, he's mentioned in the past that he wants to battle you, and I guess he feels that he can beat you. You know what I'm saying? Where do you think this comes from? Why do you think that Mook wants to battle you, and is it something that you may have said to him that
because he knows, like, he sees, it's because I feel like personally he feel like I'm the right now, you know what I mean? Like, as far as like generous, like class, like we have a tough class coming up, like the PDs now and stuff. Like, I think they dope. I think they coming, but it's not. It's different. Like, I came out with, it was me, Calico, DNA just jumped on URL. You know what I mean? Big T was one card, and Hitman. Like, we had a nice class coming in of like all different styles, different lingos, different swag. You know what I mean? Like, everything. Like, so, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm sorry, it's the weed, man. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, is there anything that you think he could beat you in? Like, if you guys were in a cipher, do you think that he would have a better verse than you in the cipher?
Yeah, he probably, rap, so are you asking me like he move rap better than me?
Like, if we had a cipher, we put URL cipher, we put the beat on, you know what I'm saying? I throw on a crazy beat. Like, who's going to have the better verse? Is it going to be you or Murder Mook?
Oh, my goodness. I don't think that's hard at all. I don't think that's hard at all. Like, I think Mook is another one of them. I think Mook is like another situational battle rapper. I just think he was just dope at the time of his era. I don't take nothing from him. He was crazy, like $3. $3 was crazy in his time. Like, that young nigga from Philly niggas was grabbing his neck and he was snapping and he was rocking with him. Like, that was it. That was in. It just doesn't work right now. You know what I mean? Things change. It's time, stuff like that. Like, I just don't think Mook could get off right now. Like, them old school moves that Pistol Pete used to do, like Chris Paul taking that shit. Like, it's just, that's just the way it goes. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, them old ass tricks don't work no more. Like, you know what I mean? That's all.
I actually stated that Surf will 3-0 Mook right now. So if I get booed at Summer Madness, that's the reason. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, and I'll be real. Like, right now, like, if I was to take Mook at Summer Madness, this would be, I'd probably have about 6 weeks. Probably about 6 to 8 weeks. Mook's been sitting again for some more of a time, and I can almost guarantee this will be me battling another nigga that's been sitting for about a year plus or some shit like that, and it'll be the same thing. No less than, like, it'll be the same thing, the same shit.
Well, his last battle he did lose, Beasley.
Huh?
He lost Adrian Broner on Sunday.
Yeah, he did.
He clearly lost Adrian Broner.
He lost to Adrian Broner?
I didn't see that
battle.
Adrian Broner. Are you serious? Sir, I know you've seen that battle. He lost pretty bad, my nigga.
I think he lost. Everybody, he said he lost.
I don't know, man.
Wow.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't know. Wow. Like, you just, like, if you take back, think back, like, I watched, like, let's say I did watch the Solomon Mook one time, like that I did, and it was just, like, his punches just wasn't, like, new, fresh, like, his schemes wasn't, like, you won't hear a grab a by thighs in, put her under my chin, or, you know what I mean, LeBron James or remain, like, you're not going, like, Mook is not thinking of nothing like that right now. Like, and I hate to be, like, it's just real, like, you know what I mean, like, all this crazy shit that these niggas thinking of and breaking down, like, he's just not doing that right now. You know what I mean? And these niggas, and some of the URLs, right, like, we so in our bag right now, we're so used to it, like, you know what I mean? It's really a way you go about doing it. It's really a setup, like, nobody just steps on that stage and go off. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. You know what I mean? It's different.
Now, sir, you get plenty of offers to battle in other places, right? But you never do the battle. Why is it that you only battle on URL? I just want to know, and people probably want to know that question too, because I know you get calls from other leagues around the world, but, like, what makes you just keep it at URL? And do you think that it helps you by doing that?
I feel like it's in my, like I said, I always think everybody's situation is different. You feel me? I feel like in my situation, I've been perfectly, like, it's helped me. You know what I mean? But I just don't feel like I have to battle no. For one, like, as far as subscribers, viewers, following right now, URL is the biggest. You know what I'm saying? So if you take any other battle league, 9 times out of 10, they watch URL. It just, I mean, who will watch CFL but won't watch the NFL? Like, how are you a fan of college? You know what I mean? Like, it's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? So, like, why would I step to another league that gets half as many views when I could just battle on URL and get them plus the ones that's following URL? I mean, it just makes sense as an artist, right, as a battler, you know what I mean? And then it's like, and it's just like I'm getting top dollar in URL regardless of what people may think. I'm getting top dollar, like top paid on my on a card type shit. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm getting, so why not? And like I said, right, when I take into consideration numbers and shit like that, it'd be like, damn, would I want to take 7 stacks from URL or 8 stacks from this league and not get the proper promotion, the proper look, and the proper, you know what I mean? I could do without that $1,000. You know what I'm saying? And some people can't. Some people, it's just about the money. It's just about the, like, it is not like that with me. My brand, me, everything, my image, everything, you know what I mean? So I would risk that $7, that $1,000. It takes 7 from URL and get the proper push and the proper look and the proper follow and the proper buzz, you know what I mean? Like, it's like URL just got it flowing right now. So it's not that easy for me to go to another league. Now, will I not go to another league? No, I never said that. Like, I just flat out won't battle. But a nigga would practically have to, like, damn near double URL or, you know what I mean, or obviously over to the point where it's like, nah, I cannot take this. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. If I take 7,500, let's say if we were hypothetically talking about coming up in the future, and URL got an event August 25th or August 24th, and fucking Johnny's league is September 1st. Why would I take Johnny's 7,500 when and 10 people gonna watch it when I could take URL's 7,000? Fuck the $500. Right. I'll just put it somewhere anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'd rather, it doesn't make sense. Some people take both. You know, I'd rather not risk slipping up against Johnny because I'm not going to fucking take it serious anyway. You know what I mean? So now I could do without it. Just tell it, rub that 75 on your chest. I can make that up in features. You know what I mean? Like,
right. Because of the eyeballs that are on you just from that one URL battle.
Exactly. That one
URL battle. So, like, on average, like, after you do a URL battle, like, how many features do you end up getting? Like, do you net damn near the amount what your purse is off of doing it? Like, okay, when the URL battle drops, do you think you're going to net close to what your purse probably was by the time you finish doing features? Like, is it double the money anyway?
I think I'm going to get, like, probably about the same amount of money because, like I said, URL helped me and put me on a platform to do that also, you know what I mean, with my music and stuff like that. So it's like I could take, if you look at it like Big T and Conceited and how like that, but before Hollow's like a year apart, you know what I mean, because I'm active doing stuff, you know what I mean, I'm getting booked for shows, I'm on tour, I'm making music, and I'm getting just as much as these bullshit battles, niggas taking 1,500 and 1,700, killing their name and killing their brand. They taking that shit in some other league that got them on some ashy ass camera. That 1,700, I'm making up in features. I'm making that up. So I battle let's say I battle in June, and then July, August, September, October, I'm doing features. November, December, I come around 7-8 months, and I want to battle again. I've been surviving off everything else, off shows, off appearances, off just being placed. You know what I mean? Like URL put me in a place and doing what I do myself. You know what I mean? Put me in a place to do other shit, so I'm getting booked to perform at different spots and do walkthroughs and shit like that. So I don't gotta battle everywhere. Like, who wants to, like, there's nothing in the world, I don't know what you're talking about, food, pussy, whatever. After a while, it gets oversaturated. I don't want to fuck the same bitch all the time. Like, it just, you know what I mean? I don't want to see a nigga battle 10 times, and then 8 of them times you didn't take it serious. You only take your URL battle serious. So I gotta watch bullshit. People get tired. You know what I mean? And you know how serious that. One day they love you, then they hate you. You flip up and have a bullshit battle, and nobody fuck with you no more. I just rather battle when I want, when the price is right, and then do what I've been doing. You know what I mean? Your exclusiveness determines your worth, period. And that's why I think people so receptive to me when I do decide to battle.
Okay. So tell us about this project that you dropping, man, and tell people where they can get the tape at and everything.
What you talking about? What you say?
Don't you got a mixtape out?
Oh, yeah. New Move. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty cool. You know,
let us know what that shit is about and where people can get it at and listen to it.
It's on that clip right now or whatever. You know what I mean? It's something I had put together myself. Got Joe Button on it, Kevin Durant, Fred the Godson, Ab Soul. You know what I mean? It's just me working. You know what I mean? Like what I do when I'm not battling. Like I sound way more of an artist than I'm battling. Like, and I zone out. When I battle, I won't write music. You know what I mean? Then when I'm writing music, I don't. That's another reason I don't take battles, because when I'm in making a mixtape mode, that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know what I mean? There's a new mood, there's a new feel. Like I feel like I'm getting a bigger fan base, I'm getting a bigger following. You know what I mean? And I'm just letting them know, like now, like I can tell my
how did you get Kevin Durant on the record? How did that happen? Like he's one of the biggest players in the league right now. How were you able to get him on the song?
Yeah, I was about to say, Durant actually a fan of you know what I mean, a fan of me already, you know what I mean, and we had connected via Twitter. You know what I mean? He had hit me up, and we had talked and shit or whatever via DM, and we had exchanged numbers, you know what I mean, because of course I'm a fan of him too. So we had exchanged numbers, and then it was like one day we was texting and shit, and he was just like, I was like, yo, I want to come to a game. He was like, all right, cool. We kept talking and shit. He was like, yeah, put me on. I want to be on your mixtape. And I just laughed it off like, you bullshit. He like, nah, I'm serious. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to fly out there. I'm going to pick a day to come to a game. You know what I mean? I fly out there and we do the track. I mean, I went to the Lakers game and shit. He had got me floor seats for the Lakers or whatever. And we went to the studio and knocked the track out. You know what I mean? We just been kicking it ever since. You know what I'm saying? I had him come out to the Anime from Vince 3 shit or whatever to fuck with us and shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's a big fan of
And then Ab Soul, like, how did that come about? Because, you know, he's with that TDE, Kendrick Lamar movement. You know what I mean? How did you get up with him? Because he's like somebody in demand, and it's like, you know, a lot of people think that.
Ab Soul's following is huge. You know what I mean? He's been following huge on West Coast. Yeah, he's TDE with Kendrick Lamar and J Rock at Schoolboy, but he was actually on Joe Budden Loose Quarter with me. You know what I mean? I had a feature on Joe Budden Loose Quarter, and Ab Soul was on it too. And I had heard his verse, and I just he went crazy. You know what I mean? He went crazy, whatever. So I had reached out to him through his show. I was like, yo, tell Ab to give me a call, whatever. You know what I mean? And we just chopped it up, and I just tell him I'm a fan. I like what he was doing, and he also, again, you know what I mean, was a fan. And that's another thing that surprised me. You'd be surprised how much people that you pay attention to and listen to know you. You know what I mean? So he had said, like, oh, yeah, I was just listening to you too, yada, yada. So, you know what I mean? It was all love. I told him to send me the track. You know what I mean? And he just, like, he told me to send him the track. It was just 2 seconds, like, straight work. You know what I mean? I sent him the track. He sent it right back.
Right. Official. And that's dope, man. It's good to see that you have a great balance where you're actively battling, but you're still getting people who are actually, you know, in the mainstream that don't battle, that actually jumping on it. And it's like turning it to the point now where, like, people are proud to be battle MCs. Before was kind of looked down on, but, you know, these people got to realize that these entertainers and these celebrities are coming to our events. We're packing out these events now. They showing up to see you guys battle.
Madness and Night of Main Event 3 are looking better better than some people's concerts or some people's shows and stuff, regardless of what Twitter makes shit look like and stuff like that. But, you know what I mean? Like, battle rap is bringing a following just as much, if not more, than some of these rapper shows and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, NOME 3 was crazy. It was like 1,400 people in there the other night. You know what I'm saying? Packed in. You know what I'm saying? The stage was lit up, cameras, lights. I mean, I didn't see the difference between our show and anyone else's who was out. You know what I'm saying? Especially like the show that people really came and waited online and really came out to see you guys. It just shows that you guys are in demand.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see no difference between Night of Main Events 3 and such and such at SOBs. You know what I mean? Like it's really no difference. Like
we have
like,
more
really
people,
no difference
bigger venue. That's the difference.
Exactly, it's a bigger venue. We showed the show that in Stage 48, and they showed the show there at SOB. It's practically no difference, and it's the same feel. Everybody knows, you know what I mean, a event like a URL event, besides the extra shit that we trying to shave down and clip around the edges, but that shit is electrifying when we get rocking. Hitman's first round took the fucking air out the room. You know what I mean? Like, it was like wrestling, you know, when the sparks fucking fly. Like, you know what I mean? When we get rocking at an event, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's no feel like that. You know what I mean? So once we start saving down the time and get more on the schedule, like, it's still nothing like it's just like a concert. Just like a basketball game. It's crazy.
Definitely, man.
All right.
What's a battle that you want to see at Summer Madness that doesn't involve you? What would you like to see?
You want to know?
Or even if you don't know the matchups, like, give me like 5 names that you feel deserve to be on Summer Madness or that you'd like to see.
Okay.
5 to 7
well,
names.
That first matchup, I don't know what it is, but I want to see Arsenal and Big T. I want to see Arsenal and Big T a lot for some reason. They had their little shots before, but name wise on Summer Madness card, I want to see O-Red there. I feel like O-Red is one of the best active battle rappers in the last few months. I want to see Calico back. I feel like Calico got a lot to get off his chest because I don't think he feel like he's been performing the way he should. Yeah, come on. So I want to see Calico on it. I mean, what was some of that? I guess what was some of that be without Hitman and that performance shit, right? So I probably definitely Hitman. You know what I mean? Clips. Gotta put Clips up there. Yeah, I think that's 5.
Definitely, man.
One more question before we get out of here, sir.
Okay.
I know you've been talking about battling possibly Mook, Rex, and all that, and you respect the culture a lot. New guys, anybody new that you would actually say, you know what, I'll give this dude a shot. Who would it be, if any?
Nobody.
You wouldn't battle anybody new?
No.
Not
because
it
wasn't that easy. Like, it wasn't that easy. Like, it wasn't that, like, niggas, like, I remember, like, this time last year, 2 years ago, like, niggas was like niggas are really, you have to earn, you know what I mean? And I just don't feel like, I don't even feel like they got that type of class. Like, them battling each other isn't war. Like, niggas battle animals. You know what I mean? Like, I really got to see something from one of them niggas. Like, get in the cage with Rex, with Hitman, with Big T, one of them, and then I'm like, oh man, he rocking. You know what I mean? Like, he rocking. Like, a lot of niggas put in a lot of work, and I don't see it. Like, we wasn't trying to choke. You know what I mean? Like, around the time when that Midwest Massacre and the first battle when I battled niggas wasn't coming in trying to choke or it was real back then. These niggas, these proving grounds, like, these new niggas coming in choking, half rounds, or how you playing? How you playing on the main stage? You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm not yet. No, nobody.
I respect it. I was going to suggest B-Magic, but that was me. But, all right, give everybody your info and everything, where they can see you at.
At TSU_Surf, Tsu Surf on Instagram. That's it. And then, you know, Jersey.
Yeah.
URL.
I need some of them avatars with my name over the girl's chest, so please put that out there. I need that.
Yeah, I got you right now. I see this ad walking up the block. I got you.
I don't know. I don't do the fat bitches. That's more like, you know, maybe a shotgun shirt thing. You know what I mean? You know.
All right, well,
Beasley.
All right, boy. We out of here. Psycho, take us out of here.
I was going to ask Beasley, you want to say anything to the fans before we get out of here?
What did you say?
I was asking, you want to say anything to the fans before we get out of here?
All I want to say to the fans is thank you. Look for that recap of NOME 3 within the next 48 hours or so. You should see something. And we're definitely paying attention to everything that you guys are saying in regards to the waiting time during the event. We apologize for a few things that took place, but we're making that situation better. We look forward to seeing you guys at Summer Madness 3. We're putting everything together now. We'll be letting you know when the date is in late August. And just thank you for all the support. We really appreciate it. we're all working together to make this thing even bigger, man. I think you guys will really be impressed with the look of NOME 3. The battles look, it's just crazy. The audio is pristine. It's going to be dope. You know what I'm saying? And also, I saw the BET footage. It's fire. The battles are great. They'll be able to see the dirty and uncut versions on URL TV the same day that the battles air on BET. But I stress and I ask everyone to do us a favor and please watch the battles on BET. Even if you don't like the guys that are battling or you're not a fan of them, we need to show these networks and television that we have a voice and that we have power. So if you want to see battle rap on television, watch it so they have a reason to give us another chance to produce more content or give us a show or, you know, bring battle rap to the networks. So it's very important that starting on July the 19th that you watch the URL battles during 106 and Park's broadcast. It's dope. I promise you the battles are action-packed. You can see them right after they go off with the full dirty versions on URLTV.tv or on our YouTube channel at the URL TV. Make sure you subscribe.
All right. That's what's up. URL's Battle Rap Arena. Check us out next week. I'm not sure which day, but the captain will be back on Battle Rap Arena next week, A-Verb. Make sure y'all check us out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because Thursday's the 4th, so we'll be doing a Wednesday episode. Make sure y'all check that out. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again to Tsu Surf for coming on, and Beasley, we out. Schmrat!